When dealing with complex selections, you can use the Quick Mask mode to refine the edges. Let's start by making a basic selection with the Quick Selection tool. And as I drag through, it does a pretty good job of detecting the edges. There we go. And there are some really complex sections here, so we'll get it close. Great. I'll press Q for Quick Mask, and I can see the mask for the image. Now in this case, it's a little difficult to see since it's red on red, so I'll double click and change the color for the Quick Mask. I could also adjust its opacity. And we'll turn that back on. Alright, with that selected, it becomes a lot easier to see the edges. I could zoom in here, and with my paintbrush, paint. Switch to B for brush, and if I paint with black, it's going to add to that selection. White will subtract. So notice I can get very accurate here and use my paintbrush tools. I can also switch over to tools like the blur tool to feather or soften a selection edge by dragging over it. Other useful tools include the smudge tool, and I often find myself using it in darken mode to push the mask in. Notice if I push outward, no change is made because it's only pushing the black pixels in the mask. You just want to move through the image here. I'm holding down the space bar to access the hand tool, and this allows me to just gently refine any edges with the Quick Mask mode. The real advantage here is the ability to visualize the mask, and with a little bit of finger painting and pushing of pixels, you can easily tighten up any unwanted gaps. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Let's just do that edge there. Push that in a bit. And we move down, and I see only minor blemishes causing problems. I'll grab the paintbrush here and click painting with black to add to the mask. There we go. And that's looking pretty good. You may want to combine the hardness as well as the brush size to get the results you're looking for. But as you get better with the paintbrush tool, you'll find that this is not very hard to do. Alright, let's press Command 0 to zoom back out. Looks like I've got a selection. Pressing Q will turn that back into an active selection. And then you could take advantage of any of the normal selection tools, such as Select, Refine Edge. This makes it very easy to see. I'll tweak the Smart Radius a little bit. That did a great job. I'll decontaminate the edge colors and make a new layer with a layer mask. Clicking OK isolates it, and I now have that layer masked and extracted from the background.